Hey guys, Sunday again, which means that in the afternoon we are doing some recovery, some stretching, some self care to get ready for next week. Today, what we are going to do is rather a passive approach. So today we will not do anything active. I decided that it's time again for an all passive session. Sometimes it's really good to do only these kind of long poses. We are going to do some good selection of my favorite ones, which are sometimes kind of easier poses. Easier poses mean basically for me personally that in my experience, those who have mobility issues can still hold these poses for a long time without too many problems, which means that we can give the body the time to basically adapt to these poses. Some other poses will be probably a little bit challenging, but as we go, you will see. The guidelines are always the same. Concentrate on your breathing, use only your nose, and if at any point you are too overwhelmed with any pose, then just come out of it, take a rest. If you're watching this later, you can always pause it for a second, a minute, and then return. Also, when I'm saying passive poses, it means that we don't need any active effort from your body in the positions from the point of the muscle group that we are stretching. So when we are stretching our quadriceps, I want the quadriceps to be passive. I want that you feel the sensation, but you don't flex those muscles. Some other muscles you may use. So if, for example, you are on hands and knees for a position, of course, you're holding yourself with your hand. But try to focus on relaxing the actual muscle group that we are stretching. And then you will have amazing benefits. Your training can become much better and you can feel more recovered. We will, however, start with some breathing work, which will be similar that we did before, but I will add a little twist so to change it up. So we're gonna lie down on our back, and what we are going to do is that we are going to try to breathe through our nose in really, really deep. Try to breathe through the stomach, then fill up your body with air, and the opposite direction when we exhale. And we are going to add some retention from the beginning. How we will do it is that we are going to start from number 5. So you will try to breathe in for 5 seconds, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 through the nose. Then you will try to hold it for 5 seconds, and then you will control the exhale for 5 seconds. So when the retention is over, you are not breathing all air out, but try to exhale slowly and in control all through your nose. So like from here, we are trying to increase the number with each breath. So start from 5, 5, 5. So 5 inhale, 5 hold, 5 exhale. Then you try to go for 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. As long as you can do this. If it's too much, then stick to the number that you could do. So let's say that you go 5, 6, 7, then stay with 7 for another 5 to 10 repetitions of this. Altogether, we are looking for around 10 to 15 total of this breathing complex. So experiment with yourself. For some of you, maybe already the 5 second will be challenging. For some of you, even the 10 is easy. So experiment with it, but make sure that you challenge yourself a bit, but try to stay calm. All right. So during this part, you will see us being very, very silent on the ground. We are fine. We are here with you, but we are doing this breathing work for a few minutes. I encourage you to do so as well. So again, 5 second inhale, 5 second hold, 5 second exhale. If you can, then 6 second inhale, 6-second hold, 6-second exhale, and so on and so forth until you find something that is challenging but manageable, for which you stay for another 5 to 10 times. All right, I'll be back after. So let's start with this. All right. We are done with our breathing session, but I will give you just a minute. If you're still counting, keep breathing. Do a few more, and after about a minute, we're gonna continue with our next part. Why? It's not. Such a nice day, by the way. All right, so next part, it will be, as I told you, some passive holds that I quite like. So get ready, follow along. I will explain, as always, while we are doing it, what you should feel. If you want and if you are ready for it, then try to concentrate on your breathing. The general breathing, what we like for this is 8 seconds in, 10 seconds out, but I will not count out loud. So if you want, count for yourself. Zdravia.
Wow.
If you don't want, just breathe through the nose, calm, long, as always. All right, so let's get started. Just a sip of drink for me. You're going to start on the ground. And we are going to start with our lower back, with our supine twist. You will grab one knee, pull it to the other side, and you should feel the stretch in the glute or in the lower back or both. We are going to hold 2 minutes per side, so it looks like this. I'm grabbing my right knee with my left hand and pulling it over my shoulder, stay on the ground, and just hold it. Yeah. Slowly come out. We are going to stay on the same side, same leg. So if you pull through your right leg, then pull the right leg up like me, as if it was a seated position. It will target our glutes again. We're gonna lift the other leg and gently pull it back towards us, so you feel the stretch in the gluteal area on the right side. This will be also 2 minutes, and this is a very good example what I said. You are passive here, so try to relax all the muscles in the right gluteal area, but of course with your hands, you're a little bit active because you hold your other leg and you gently pull it. So this is what I mean by being passive in the target areas. So about 90 seconds to go. All right, undo your legs, straighten them, and then let's sit up. We will still work the same leg. So I started with the right leg, continued with the right leg, still going with the right leg. So right leg remains straight, left leg you pull in, and you lean over towards the straight leg. Again, the target area is quite similar. You can feed the glutes, but more likely hamstrings. And depending on how forward you can lean your lower back as well, this is going to be a longer 3-minute hold. Relax the right leg with your arms if you want. You can pull yourself a little bit closer, but rather what I want you to feel is that you fall into a position. All right, we can come out of this position, still staying with the same leg, so we will still target our right leg, so the left leg will be straight and the right leg will be next to your butt, so you don't sit on it, you are just next to it. Can you give me the pillows? If you feel that you are already leaning to one side, you can put something under your left side, but if you don't, that's also fine. And final thing is that we come back. Personally, for me, it will be this, but now I can lie down. Anything in between is perfect. If you just sit like this because this is enough for you, that's also fine. What we want is the right ankle, right knee, right quadriceps to feel some stretch. Also 3 minutes, from which half minute was already gone, so 2.5 minutes in this position. Hmm? All right, time is up for this. Gently, slowly come out, and we are going to go through the same movements now on the other side. So start with lying down, grabbing my left knee with my right arm, pulling it across for 2 minutes. Staying with the same leg, you put it across and then grab the other leg, pull it gently to yourself until you feel a nice stretch in the gluteal area on the left side for 2 minutes. All right, undo your legs gently, slowly, and let's sit up. Left leg straight, right leg bent in, leaning forward towards the left leg, feeling mostly our hamstrings, lower back, glutes a little bit for 3 minutes. Cheese.
No. No.
right, time is up for this. Straighten the right leg, left leg next to your butt. If you have and if you need, you can sit on something on the right side now. I will do that. And once we are in position, just go back a little bit or a little bit more. The point is to feel the stretch in the left quadriceps. So if you feel that, you're good. 3 minutes as well.
Music.
All right, so you can undo your leg nicely and gently. Sorry, just sorry, sneeze break. We have one more position for today, which is called bound angle. Your feet are together, knees are close to the ground. You feel your groin, and if it feels comfortable, if you can lean a little bit forward, you can add another stretch for your lower back. This will be our last pose that we hold today. This is going to be 2 minutes from now, so altogether about 2.5, 3 minutes. So 2 more minutes in this position. Are you connected to the video?
No. There's one.
I know that one.
No.
All right, slowly undo your legs, come out of position, and let's just lie down on the ground to let this session soak in for a minute. All right. I got too comfortable on the ground. It's not nice to get up. So if you feel like staying on the ground for a little bit more, please feel free to do so. Also, here at least it's nice and raining outside, so napping is my favorite thing to do in this weather. So I might just move on to the couch.
No walking today.
Yes, no walking today, I don't think so. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you feel relaxed, recovered, and good generally. Come back next week, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have a nice rest of your Sunday. See you.
Ciao.
See you, Yuri.